Real Madrid supporters might want to sit up, because what looks like a routine scouting note today could become one of the most talked about transfer coups of 2026. Nico Paz, a 20-year-old midfielder shaping into Colmo's chief offensive engine, is not just another young name lighting up Serie A. He is the player that Real Madrid have quietly kept under contractual control, and the mechanism to bring him back is shockingly simple. A buyback clause that can be triggered in 2026 for around Euros 10 million. To put that number beside recent market reality is to understand the drama. Clubs this summer reportedly placed figures in the tens of millions to prize him away, Tottenham alone linked to a Euro 70 offer, yet Madrid preserved the right to call him back, effectively owning his future even while he developed beyond Spain's immediate glare. That mix of foresight and patience is the story here. A La Fabrica graduate leaves to grow, rakes up minutes, matures without Bernabeu pressure, and then returns at a fraction of the price other clubs would pay had Real not engineered the exit clause. What makes Paz a player worth this level of attention goes beyond contractual chess. At Como, he's shown an ability to influence the final third, arriving late into the box, spotting pockets of space between midfield lines, and carrying a composure rare for a teenager tasked with driving an Italian side. Those are the tools Xabi Alonso reportedly covets. A midfielder who can link progressive passing with goal threat, who reads the game with an intelligence that complements high-tempo ball progression. For Madrid, whose squad is moving toward a younger spine, with Jude Bellingham's physical machine presence and Kylian Mbappe's relentless directness, Paz's creative nuance could be the missing connective tissue. He's not a clone of anyone in the current squad. He's a different shade of midfield craft that could allow Alonso to tinker with formations, create overloads in the attacking third, and give Madrid a versatile weapon to rotate across demanding calendar stretches. There's also a strategic element worth unpacking. The Euros 10M figure is not a mistake. It's a calculated gamble by Real sporting directors when they allowed the sale to Como. They traded immediate control for guaranteed future prioritization, betting their youth system's judgment that Paz's ceiling is far higher than his current price tag. Tottenham's reported interest, numbers like Euro 70 shouted in some corners, tells you two things at once. One, the wider market has noticed Paz's potential, and two, Real's contractual design funneled any expensive offers into a dead end. No negotiation could succeed without Madrid's blessing. That's a powerful lever to hold, particularly when you consider Madrid's appetite for integrating technically gifted players into an already elite core. The broader message to Europe's wealthy buyers is clear. Madrid will let players grow where necessary, but they will also keep the keys. If in 2026, Real decide to press that buyback button, the repercussions will ripple wide. Financially, a Euros 10M reclamation would be spun as a masterclass in smart business. Competitively, it would be a statement that Madrid can reabsorb elite youth at bargain rates when the development path is handled correctly. Rival clubs, who may have eyed Paz as a dark horse acquisition this summer, will be left recalculating. Had they paid market price earlier, could they have prevented a Bernabeu reunion? For fans, the narrative sells itself. Homegrown talent returning to don the white, a feel-good arc that fits Madrid's storied identity. For Xabi Alonso, it would mean access to a player he trusts to execute a specific vision. Midfielders who are not just destructors or passers, but nuanced attackers with late runs and decisive final third contributions. Of course, nothing is automatic. Development is not a straight line, and expectations must be tempered by patience. A buyback clause gives Madrid the option, not an instant guarantee of stardom. Yet when you stack the contractual control, the reported external interest, and the tactical fit within a young, ambitious squad, a single truth emerges. This is not merely a transfer rumour, it's a calculated plan with clear stages and enormous upside. If the Euros 10M clause is activated in 2026, the footballing world will debate whether it was brilliance from Real Madrid's management or a market oversight that let a talent slip so cheaply. Either way, Nico Paz's path from Como to the Bernabeu is shaping up to be one of the most compelling stories of the next transfer window, and the moment Madrid chooses to act could rewrite more than one club's transfer play.